So yeah, stalled labor. We would try to exhausted mother. We would try to hydrate the mother and give her some salty soup, some honey sticks to nourish her. And I think nurturing the psyche, trying to feel and to know if there is anything in the space that is holding her back. If there is a person, if there is an issue that can be resolved through words, speaking something out, adding something to the picture or taking something away. So this must be checked. I'm just thinking about Michel Odon, who says that if there is nothing obvious that is hindering the birth, we as birth keepers have to check with ourselves if it's us that is bringing the wrong energy in and that we are the ones hindering the birth. Yeah, just had this thought. So yeah, and then in the end this will be trying to encourage her for more privacy. I've had this experience with the mother, but she didn't accept it. So that is like a game between what the mother would want to accept and how determined is she to continue to give birth to her baby at home, or if transfer is needed during this birth. What else we have? There were meconium in the water. If the water is released and there's meconium, I think for me personally this would be a reason to transfer if the birth is not like imminent, because I have a friend who lost her baby, and I think there would for me still be a lot of fear around this. Knowing this birth story of this woman. So I'd rather transfer when I see meconium. I think it would just put me personally in a state of unease. Breach or malpresentation would for me also be a reason to transfer. I think for a breech birth, I do believe, I know it's possible to give birth easily with a breech, but I don't feel that I have the necessary expertise and experience to accompany a mother in this journey. I would, with my present experience that I carry at the moment, either find somebody to come on board with us who has more expertise, although it's very difficult to find in the place where I am. Or I would encourage her to go into her labor naturally and then transfer, most probably for a C-section. Everybody does C-sections here for breech birth, so to still try to have a natural labor. And not have a planned cesarean. I say this also after having heard Michel Odon and Liliana Lammers talk a long time about this particular issue, that if the birth is too long at home, that it's probably better to schedule for a C-section than to get many different, especially induction done, or like augmentation of the labor. And that natural labor has a lot of benefits for bonding and for the hormonal state of the mother and of the baby that is ready, physiological ready, regarding the ripeness of his lungs, and also has experienced the beginning of his birth. During birth, a fever, because we would suggest that there's an infection, and of course after birth a hemorrhage, that I never seen a hemorrhage. So yeah, it would still take me some experience to know how to evaluate the hemorrhage correctly. I think that hospitals over diagnose hemorrhages. As you said, I really love this sentence that we need to get, like women after birth need to release the second, like the doubling up of their blood, so this extra blood volume needs to be released. And that some women do it over a long period of time in the postpartum, and some release a big amount of blood immediately after birth. So this is an approach that resonates with me. Yeah, these are the and then for the transfer of the baby after birth would be non-reassuring heart tones also during birth, and yeah, non-reassuring heart tones, or maybe if the breath is off, and if the baby is not looking and behaving like a healthy baby, breathing like a healthy baby, latching like a healthy baby. Another reason for transfer would be a placenta that's not born after many hours, but I think with some herbal remedies and homeopathic remedies, a lot of help can be done. So Coliphylum in homeopathy, or the what's it called? Hirtentesje, shepherd's coat, or lady's coat, to get the uterine contractions